Hello everyone. Today we'll be seeing the Docusign and some of the basic concepts of related to the envelope and then sending to the recipient and requester and what are the fees that we can do in customization and the basic features of the Docusign. Okay. So here, so you need to have a document. So there are like options of creating an envelopes. You can create some power forms and then you can also create the master workflow, and we also can create envelope templates and also web forms. So we will be seeing currently the basic one. The first step of is creating an envelope. Okay, so I am trying to create an envelope here. Okay, so I can send an envelope, right? I can ask them to sign a document and then use this template. So what I do is I'm going to start and then I'm clicking on send an envelope. Okay, here it will give me an option to upload a document. So you can drag and drop the documents over here, or you can drag from, you can use the Google Cloud platforms, Google Drive, Dropbox, and the other options you have. So currently I have a template. I'm going to uh, upload this one, or I can drag and drop. So here we can send this is the set signing order. So if you're adding a recipient, you can add multiple recipients and you can send this form. So the first step is I'm giving my name and then the email ID. Okay, and then I can also add another recipient. uh, so I can say some XYZ, and then I can create another email. Okay, so I can create multiple recipients, and we can also add and delay over here based on the request you want to do, how many days you want to delay it or how many hours you want to delay. So I'm not going for that option. And here we have different options. So who can sign it? Is it required with the different options like in-person signer receives a copy, who can just view, like who can have only the read access, and you can also sign with the notary, sign with the witness. So there are multiple options in signing, and we also have the optimization of a customization, where you can send through an access code and add the verification, right? So you can give an access code, you can set an access code, and when you're sending the email you can just mention that, so that only when they have the access code they can try to access this particular document. Okay, so I'm not giving. So this is a set signing preference order. So the reason I want to show is if I want to set it to 2 and this is the set it to 1. So it will be taking the sorting order of based on the preference you are giving. So the first, it will be sending to this person XYZ, and then the second person will be sending and they need to sign. So I'm just giving please sign, and then in the next two step, so I have load, as in the initial step I have load the form, right? So I have just given the initial upload form. So here you can create and ask us the users to sign the signature. So these are the options of the standard fields where you can drag and drop, where the user can fill the forms, right? So here we have the text form. As a person ID would be a number, last name will be text, and just placing the text. So as soon as I place the text field, right, you can see different options over here. Different different fields that will be giving an option to enter the field. So I'm giving a add text. So let's say I'm giving Mr. Right. So it will be taking the Mr. Right. So similarly, I can drag and drop for first name, last name, and then full name. You can also, like, you can, if when you drag and drop the full name, it'll be giving the full name, and you can give like first name and the last name. So there is a difference between the text, and there is a difference between the first name, and it will be accepting only the names, the first name and the last name, only the characters, right? So if you see the data label, if you want to change the data label, yes, you can change the data label. I'm changing the data label. So this data label you need to be aware when you're trying to create some customization fields. So I'll be canceling this one, so I'll be deleting this field, right? Now if you observe, I'm drag I'm dragging the full name. So as soon as I drag the full name, it will be giving me a uh, random data that is generated, name and with the fields. So this is the save as customized field or custom field. So instead of creating a random, and when you want to reuse it again, it will be a little bit harder for you. So that's the reason you need to customize the field with the first name, or the variable name. You can create a variable name for that. Okay. So what I do is, instead of first name, I'll give as fn, right? And you can set the font size order. You can, the font also you can change this. And if you want to set the tooltip, you can also set the tooltip of the text, right? So currently I'm saving this as fn. Okay. And now I've saved as a custom field. Now similarly, now as the custom field is done, right, fn. Now if I want to reuse this custom field, right, I can create like f name. So when I use the custom field, I can directly drag and drop for the custom field, whenever there is in any other forms also. If you want to reuse this fn, right, you can directly drag and drop for the custom field. Okay, for the full. So I'm just deleting all this currently. So I'll be showing it this way, right? So this is another option where you can do the custom field. And I'm going back to my standard fields. You see, there are options like standard fields, custom fields, merge fields, and then notary fields. And we also have pre-fill tools, and then smart sections. So there are different sections. We'll go through each section as an overview, as an introduction. So standard fields, we can see, as I've shown you, name, text box, and if you want to have only a number, I can drag and drop a number value for a person ID. Okay, and if I want to attach a document, okay, let's say please attach a document or photocopy, right? So you need to have an attachment. Okay, you can attach. When they click on it, they need to send the please your photo ID or some verification process of the document. Okay, so I'm just deleting it. And you also have a payment item option here. So if you payment gateways also, you can do that. So we'll go this option in detail in the next few sessions. So I'm just going an overview for this one. And then for the signature, right, this is the important part. So signature, as soon as I click on the signature, it will ask me to uh, create the signature, right? So I have created a signature, and you also have the date format, date sign. Okay, so when you click on the date sign, you can see the date format. So once it is done, if you want to preview, you can have the preview. So once you click on the preview, so you can see the person ID. I just created a required field. This is Mr. R, and then you need to sign. So in order to sign, you need to click, and then before signing it, you need to fill this document. Okay, so this is a simple web form that we have created. And on the signature part, you can signature it, and this is the date by default as soon as we have dragged and dropped that feature, right? So this is a simple document related to the Docusign. So in the next session, we'll go in detail with each field and what the important fields that we have come across in developing this Docusign document or the envelope. Okay, so and we can also create a formulas over here. So we will go this one by one in the next session. So thanks for watching this video.